Hi there YouTube. Today I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of how to remove an AC compressor from a first gen Toyota Tacoma. It should be at least 2001, 2004, and maybe some of the 90s. This is a 2.7 liter and it's actually a very simple process. It's actually much easier than removing the clutch. I have done both on this truck, and replacing the entire compressor is much easier than replacing the compressor clutch. So basically you have 4 bolts that actually hold the compressor on, and before you go to those bolts you're going to need to loosen and remove or just loosen the belt and remove it from the compressor. And in order to do that, right down below you can see the pulley. I'm going to try to put my finger to it right there, and there's a bolt right there in front of the pulley. You need to loosen that. That is a locking bolt, and that locks that pulley in its position. And just below it there is an adjustment for it right there, and that adjusts the tension on it. So once you loosen the locking bolt, you loosen the tension there. From there you will need to open up the system. Now you have to evacuate this properly, but I'm assuming that the reason you're doing this is you probably have a leak or a plug compressor and there's nothing in there. But you do need to evacuate the system properly before you do this. So there are 2 studs right there holding those hoses on. I have seen socket head bolts there instead of studs, but you're going to remove those and they will pop right out. There's going to be an O-ring on each one. And from that point, there are 4 bolts on the compressor. 1 here and 1 just below that we can't see, and 1 there on the back side and 1 just below that we can't see, and they're very easily accessible when the skid plate is removed off of the truck. From there you can slide them directly off, or slide the compressor directly out of here with no problem whatsoever. And a reassembly just the same way.